This is the Inner Sphere. Thousands of planets colonized by humankind. Once, it was united under the Star League, but for the last 300 years it has been consumed by savage wars. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the long-awaited Battletech. I'm Liz, and let's get into this. I've been excited. Have you been excited? I hope you've been excited. But of course, like all Paradox titles recently, they released it to half the world a month ago. It's like the same thing happened with Surviving Mars as well, and this had this huge hype and then it died like nothing. Let's get going.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Aurigan Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Nice. Alright, so we are in the Aurigan Reach, which is technically an existent space. There's not a lot of lore and literature for the area, so the developers had a little bit of free reign, being able to do whatever they wanted out here. Sort of like if you remember Knights of the Old Republic, they went back in time to a point so far back in time that they had a lot of free reign. Like, they weren't bound by as tight chains due to how lore intensive that universe was. Same thing here. By coming out here, they're not as locked in. Like, if you were in the Lyran Commonwealth or the Federated Suns or the filthy Drac Combine, you'd be locked in on what's going on at this point. The year is 3025. So this is long before the clan invasions. It's about 24 years, almost 25 whole years before the clan invasion. Of course, those happened in 3049. And if you say the clan invasions happened in March of 3050, I'll fight you. I swear I will fight you. They started in 3049. Got it? Good. Yes. The Aurigan Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery. I believe you get tooltips! The Periphery is a region of space bordering and surrounding the Inner Sphere. The area directly opposite the galactic core is known as the Rimward Periphery. The Rimward Periphery is home to major states such as the Magistracy of Canopus, the Taurian Concordat, and the Aurigan Coalition, as well as a large number of independent worlds. So, everything, the entire galaxy, sort of became feudal in a sense. but the major power blocks, the Federated Suns, for example, under House Davian, well, feudal in a way, very, very unified in certain ways as well, whereas in the peripheries, not just the rimward periphery, but the periphery in general, it is so feudal that sometimes individual planets would have a noble lord in charge of the planet, almost like they were a baron in charge of a castle, if you're thinking Crusader Kings, and they might report to, like, a Grand Duke or something who has a few worlds under their command. But, you know, there'd be, like, him and, like, maybe another dude with mechs on these feudal planets, and that's it. Those are the only mechs around. And they'd be medium or light. Like, a medium mech was a big thing out here. And, like, oh awesome, awesome, yes. A region of space that lies on the outskirts of more densely colonized inner sphere. Yes. Inner sphere is the region of space within about 500 light years of Terra. This area is divided between 5 successor states of the former Star League. The region is the heart of human civilization and culture. Beyond the inner sphere is the periphery. So what are the successor states? They're the Draconis Combine, the Lyran Commonwealth, the Federated Suns, the Free Worlds League, and the something with a C. Oh, what the hell is it? What? Oh my god! The people I don't give a crap about. Yes, that's right. If you're not House Steiner, you can just die. Yeah. Can't wait to have my my recon lance of atlases, light recon lance of atlases, Steiner style, right? Anyway, it is home to the Aurigan Coalition. The Aurigan Coalition is an interstellar state in the Aurigan Reach area of the rimward periphery bordering both Capellan and Taurian space. Capellan, that's it, the Capellan Confederation. Growing out of a trade partnership in the mid-29th century, the Aurigan Coalition was formally established in 2910. Okay, so a little while ago, not that long ago though, only like a little over 100 years, by High Lady Kiona Arano. In the past 100 years, the Coalition has grown from 4 systems to a total of 23. So again, it's a coalition of a number of feudal systems. Fantastic. The reason that, there's going to be a ton of just talk about this world, guys, and there's going to be lots of play too, but I can't get over the fact that we're back in the Battletech universe, guys. The reason all these systems are feudal is because there's no, like, you know, Star Trek style hyperspace communications that you can just, you know, build into a normal computer with a, like, antenna or something like that. Long-distance communication, fast long-distance communication. So if you want to get word from one side of the galaxy to the other, you either have to have a jump ship with a message, with a dude with a message written, jump all the way there. Sort of like when the New World was colonized in Earth's history. If you wanted to get a message from the King of England to the governor of one of the colonies, it would have to go by boat, right? So orders were months and months and months out of date. And the same thing here. You'd have to have a jump ship jump numerous times across the galaxy to get word out. Or you had to use these massive hyperspace what were they called? Hyperpulse generators, that's what it is. That Comstar, this company that's based on Terra, controlled. These were the only ways to communicate long distance. So, because everything became local governments and all that thing, feudalism was huge, ruled by the Arano family. So I guess this is the woman that was speaking. Foresight and Vision, the hereditary rulers of the Aurigan Coalition, currently led by Lady Kamea Arano. The Arano House sigil is a great cormorant on a field of red. Cool. It's a cormorant. Their capital is Corimidir, was it? Was that what she said? I think she called it that. The ancestral seat of House Arano is, oh yeah, there we go, Corimidir 6. From the early days of the Rimward Trade Partnership and the founding of the Aurigan Coalition in 2910 through the current day, House Arano has led the systems of the Aurigan Reach. Cool. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins 10 minutes into the video. That's the way I like it. Next. Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from... No, we are not. We do not have Drac heritage, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, 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 nope. Absolutely not. The Free Worlds League, okay, yeah, fair enough. The Free Worlds League, they're cool. Federated Suns, the Lyran Commonwealth, oh yeah. Capellan Confederation. Oh, House Liao, the Capella Confederation. That's right, that's right, that's right. No. The Magistracy of Canopus. The Taurian Concordat. The Rimward Periphery. Or the Deep... Oh! We can come from the Deep Periphery! We'd be pretty darn near clan space if we come from the Deep Periphery. From the fall of the Star League, General Alexander Kerensky led the remnants of the Star League Defense Force, the SLDF, into the Deep Periphery, disappearing from the Inner Sphere and from recorded history until 3049. No. No, no, no. We are purebred, true and through. I'm actually holding my fist up in the same like style as this logo right now. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing this in real life right now. We are purebred, true and through, House Steiner to the end. Lady Katrina, take me to Clan Wolf with you, because that's how hardcore we are about this. Mech warriors who hail from the Lyran Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well-equipped and well-trained, though they also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. No. Who needs to be a strategic thinker when you've got a lance of atlases and awesomes? Wealth is the greatest strength of the merchant princes of the Lyran Commonwealth ruled by House Steiner. Despite a number of humiliating defeats in the first two succession wars, the Lyran Commonwealth has bounced back thanks to the combined strength of its economy, the biggest of the 5 great successor states, and its control of the Inner Sphere's largest functioning battlemech factories. When the Lyran Commonwealth may lack in military prowess, it makes up for with raw numbers and industrial scale. So the Lyran Commonwealth and the Federated Suns, so House Steiner and House Davian, soon after this, after 3025, will unite to form the Federated Commonwealth, just in time for the clan invasions. And House Steiner and the Lyran Commonwealth has sort of hegemony over the Federated Commonwealth. Okay, a lot of people will be like, no, the Davians were totally... Oh, yeah, alright. Cool your jets, bros. Just like I need to cool my jets because of my Steiner love. But it's hard to deny that the Lyran Commonwealth sort of held hegemony over the Federated Commonwealth. Alright, let's do it. You are of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Aurigan Reach, your family soon establishes a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Aurigan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battlemech, an old Blackjack BJ-1. Oh yeah. I'm not really a big fan of the Blackjack, and I have seen some footage of this game, and the Blackjack that they have in this game, the model for the Blackjack, is not actually the Blackjack BJ-1. The model that they have for the Blackjack is the Blackjack Omnimech that came after the clan invasion. So that's a little bit of an incongruity there, but it's okay. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery. He's my trusty dog. A veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day after your 16th birthday. Perfect timing, guys, when you were exiled. Okay, so we're actually getting stat points now. I like gunnery and tactics. That sounds cool. Your promising scion of your family. Unforgivable transgression. Oh, struck out on her own. You grew up wanting nothing. You were a pampered noble. Oh, great. Oh, you absconded with the Blackjack. Okay. You didn't just strike out on your own. You stole it and ran away with it from your family. Great. Cool. Leave them to rot without their mech. Your family went bankrupt. Okay, so this is the impoverished noble beginning. So you get a tactics and a guts. Your family died in an accident piloting and guts. And your family was betrayed, gunnery, and guts. its seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house, with nothing but your ancestral blackjack left to call your own. You set off to make a new life for yourself. That's the one, guys! What have I been saying in Mountain Blade? I don't know if you actually have seen the Prisno videos yet, but I keep saying I want, instead of an impoverished noble, a beloved noble who was betrayed story. My family was betrayed, and we defeated the betrayers, but we were the sole survivor. Yes. Out on your own, you fell into the life of an Arigan Coalition soldier, +1 gunnery. A frontier pirate, +1 guts. A Solaris gladiator. Solaris 7 is such a piece of crap. Who likes Solaris? I don't know. Inner Sphere mercenary. Eager to get away from it all, you joined up with a miner. Blah, 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 blah. 1 tactics. Okay. Okay, well, we're kind of built for guts and gunnery at the moment, so, I mean, we could take a point in tactics. It's not like it's going to give us any special abilities yet. Freelancer signing up for whatever odd contra, but I'd rather take something that I'm going to have to spend more experience on later, so one of the points I already have. And a merchant guard piloting. Okay, so I'm going to go for gunnery. We could just be an Arigan Coalition soldier. We actually traveled to Kuromadir! Cool. Yes, I like that a lot better than being a Solaris 7 gladiator. Solaris is a rotten cesspool that needs to be nuked from orbit. Like, if the Warhammer 40k universe came to the Battletech universe, please exterminatus Solaris. Because, oh my god. Next. Until years later, you cross paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. Hey, brah! On an ill-fated mission, you were caught behind enemy lines and separated from your lance. Raju happened to be on patrol nearby, and he launched a daring rescue. Upon finding out it was you he'd rescued, he brought you into the House Arano Royal Guard. So we're a member of the Royal Guard now. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. Okay, Mech Warrior call sign is totally Liz. And we are going to be Liz Randa, and we are going to be a female because why not? Why not? Why not? Pronoun will be she. The nice long red hair. There we go. We got it. I imagine we could probably play with hairstyles a little bit, can't we? That's not quite us. That's not quite us. So these faces are all a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we'll go with none of these tattoos. Makeup. I'll be back. I'll be back, ladies and gents. We're already at almost 20 minutes and we haven't done any playing yet, so I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gents, this is us. Your character background. Decades ago, your family came to the Arigan Reach from the Lyran Commonwealth. Decades ago. Not even that long. Not even that long. The day after your 16th birthday, your family was betrayed and murdered. Out on your own, you fell into the life of an Arigan Coalition soldier. So we have 4 gunnery, 2 piloting, 2 tactics, and 3 guts. We're going to get all that up to a minimum of 4 pretty darn soon. Confirmed. It's going to be a long video, guys. First one's going to be a long one. Ooh, achievement. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive, and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. Loud. Coronation Day. Arano Summer Palace, 8:53 local time. Conditions nominal. Oh, Mech Warrior 2. Yes. Weapons with a plus next to their names are rarer and of higher quality than stock weapons. The more plus signs you see, the rarer the item. Cool, so we can have like multi-upgraded items. Items that have tons of upgrades.
Command interface initiated.
Yes. Move the mouse to the edge of the screen or use WASD to move the camera. Cool, bro. Use the right mouse button or Q and E to rotate the camera. Nice. I'm playing at 4K. I've got a solid like 100 FPS. That's nice. Okay, Liz. I had the Espinosa refit yards. Espinosa. Espinosa is the name of the, I guess he'd be uncle? The brother of the former leader, so the uncle of Camilla. So I had the Espinosa refit yards. Rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. It's like the very first text of the actual game, and I'm already sensing what's going to happen here. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there's any kinks in the actuators.
I'll come right out and say it, kid.
Move your mouse to the indicated point.
I wasn't completely honest with you the other day.
Click again to choose the direction.
There's going to be more to this job than escort duty.
We don't know what that is. This looks like an urban mech, but it's a test pilot, so it's a test dummy. Okay. It's an urban mech. It looks like an urban mech. Yeah, it's definitely an urban mech, guys. I thought you were here because there's something wrong. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kameya's safety during the coronation procession. I'm worried about the fact that you refit my mech in the Espinosa refit yards. Anyway, it looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct the weapons test.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut
Select
tells
target
me
with your mouse
something's
or press
off.
tab to cycle between targets.
Warrior trust their instincts.
Cool. And then click fire when ready. So we have Blackjack, which is 4 medium lasers and 2 auto cannons, which are sort of like a cannon version of a laser. Yeah, this Blackjack model, if you look at it here, this is not the Blackjack, like the Blackjack BJ1. This is the Blackjack Omni mech. So this mech should not exist for like another 30 or 40 years in the form that it's in. But the loadout is the same as a BJ1, so it's just the model. It's just the design, the picture of it. Look, unload with everything.
All
why not?
weapons committed.
Alpha strike. Yes.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Goodbye, Irby. Good shot. Your guns are in working order at least. A target dummy vehicle. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Cousin Victoria. So Cousin Victoria would mean the daughter of her uncle, which means it's probably an Espinosa, right? So she's probably either... well, whatever. Raju seems to trust her. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Yeah, the one that just moved. Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kameya's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
So 90 of 120 structure, I'm guessing, and armor 322, 322. 90 in the front. The back has 7 with 1 structure, so that's why he wants me to do a rear angle shot. but he's facing me, so I can't hit it in the back right now. So I guess we just shoot it. Put some hurt on it, like you said. And we don't kill it. Now it turns.
Victoria pulls no punches,
Okay.
but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
I do appreciate when you voice it and don't make me say it.
All weapons committed.
Vehicle destroyed. How are we getting down? Are we going down?
Enemy unit destroyed.
Like, it looks like everything is down there. There's another mecha. Yeah, okay. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how you familiar are with the Arigan politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there near the edge of the lake. How do I do that? So me... Oh, it's the only option. Jump. Cool. Okay, that's heat, it looks like. Looks like we're gonna sink some heat even with the jump. Sure, let's look like this.
Engaging jump jets.
Structure damage, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Jump jets should not build that much heat. I very much, like, they build heat, but they should not build that much. Like, it looks like we were sinking heat even with that jump. If this isn't just like a for the tutorial thing, that's going to make jumping really a pain in the ass in this game. So I hope that's just a tutorial thing. Also, structure damage from a jump? What the hell? No. Maybe if I, like, jumped on something, but it's just from, like, ground to ground? Plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Oh, maybe it's because they malfunctioned. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable until repaired. Oh, it's just the tutorial's way of telling me you're not allowed to use your jump jets anymore. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job at the Espinosa refit yards. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time. Guys, I'm almost positive I can see where this is going. Every single Royal Guard mech was just refit by the Espinosa refit yards, the people who broke my jump jets on the day of her coronation, when her uncle, the head of the Espinosa family, is like the most likely person to try and seize power. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. If only I was in an Axeman. Okay, so we sunk some heat. We got in the water. We sunk more. We have no real heat right now. We're going to sink even more. We want to do a melee attack. Melee attacks using piloting skill to hit, ignores evasive. Okay, so they don't. They're all okay. That makes sense. Their evasive charges don't apply. Hit removes guarded, but it deals damage and stability damage. It doesn't ignore guarded. It removes guarded. So if you hit somebody, it will remove guarded, then somebody else can follow up after that. It also ignores evasive, so you're gonna have, you know, this 95% or whatever, no matter what, like based on piloting. Okay, cool. Attack.
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Cool. So this will be a sprint going out this far. So sprint looks like you have to actually select sprint. It's not just like XCOM where you double move. And we're going to get 3 evasion charges. Yeah. Okay.
Full throttle.
And let's face him. Just in case we don't happen to evade. Cool. He misses. Good, he misses. Congratulations, your blackjack is as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and that we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Okay, so this is one of my other gripes about this. The Centurion, the blackjack is one thing, right? The Centurion, though, is one of, like... If we're not talking clan era, like having the Timberwolf involved in it and stuff like that, if we're just talking Inner Sphere, the Centurion, the Wolfhound, the Atlas, later on the Bushwhacker, but people... Not historically the Bushwhacker, but the Centurion, the Wolfhound, the Atlas. These are like the most iconic Inner Sphere mechs. And this is not a Centurion CN9A. This is a Centurion Omni-Mech. This model that you have here of this mech did not exist in 3025. It did not exist until Clan Tech. Like, we won't even meet the clans for 25 years. We won't have their tech for longer. Like, we won't have Inner Sphere versions of Omni-Mechs for even longer. This mech should not exist. The Centurion should be a narrower, taller standing mech at this point in time. This model is of the Omni-Mech. And I think this is because they used the models from MechWarrior Online for this game. Yeah, I have to select sprint separately. Okay, let's go. And not
Full throttle.
not their own models or anything like that. So the Blackjack and the Centurion that I command right now should not even exist in this time. It's like in Back to the Future when Marty's playing at the dance and the guitar he has humbuckers. How? Humbuckers weren't invented yet. He didn't bring the guitar with him. It was a guitar from that time. Humbuckers didn't even exist yet. They would have had P90s in a guitar at that period. Anyway, Liz, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Aragon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? Yeah, Victoria Espinoza. I'm skeptical about her. I don't know. For the time being, my father has summoned me to the picket docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. So you're not going to be there, is what you're saying. So either you're in on it or your father's trying to shelter you by keeping you away from it. But I'm 99% sure whatever's going to go down is going to be your father's doing. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity, you pilot. Ha 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 ha! Bold words, cousin! But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. I don't know what a Kaga is. That must be her name for it. And in the arena, I reign supreme. Ha ha ha. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea. We'll get you there in one piece. Liz, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Cool. Nice. Let's do another one. The mercenaries of the Eridani Light Horse trace their lineage back something, 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 something.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Okay. For a periphery political entity, they have a lot of resources. That's a lot of dropships for, like, that must have been leveraging everything they have. We're not talking the Federated Suns here. This is the periphery. Use a sensor lock ability to expose enemies to indirect fire. Yes, that makes sense. Vehicles take extra damage from melee attacks. Yep. Also makes sense. Think we will... This is going to be a tutorial mission as well, almost for certain. And where we'll actually get some real combat. And I think after this one we'll call it quits for this episode. I might do a double episode for this debut day. I don't know, or even a triple episode. I don't even know. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely be playing.
Command interface initiated.
I love that. It reminds me of Mech Commander. That command interface initiated. If only it said all systems nominal. I'd be just overjoyed. I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates and my future, all laid out before me. I want to start playing the Mercedes Lackey song, Cost of the Crown, right now. If you have never heard the Mercedes Lackey song, Cost of the Crown, YouTube Cost of the Crown right now. Just do it. Absolutely. Wait, what's that smoke? Oh, crap. A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading to the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd. And I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Okay. Outside of combat, you move in any order. Right, and then I remember that there's like phases based on the weight class of your mech after when you're in combat.
I'm on my way.
We'll just sprint up the road for the time being. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. And sand people don't use blasters. They're not this precise, that's it. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening
Royal
here,
Guard
I
mechs? You
won't
mean
let it
those
derail
mechs that
your
are probably going to
work.
shut down immediately because they were refit by House Espinosa? Or
Thank you, Raju.
or maybe they're
of the faith you've placed in me.
maybe they're pilots of House
Of that
Espinosa.
I
You know,
have
like those
no
ones
doubt.
we saw in the cutscene just a moment ago. I can't see that like stag on them of House Espinosa, but it's a Panther and a Shadowhawk. Okay, Shadowhawks are tough, but its health bar looks like really depleted. And Panthers have PPC, so yeah, that could be fun. They're still quite a ways away. Let's go up through here.
Roger.
We're still not in combat, so let's do it.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
So I'm a little slow. I obviously don't have the same piloting skill they have. That's okay. That's the point. We're gonna get there. We'll get there. There is an actual space that we're supposed to move into, so I
Confirmed.
think this mission is probably on rails until we get there.
Location
So let's
confirmed.
just move. I'm not gonna get over these Omnimechs. The fact that they're using Omnimech models in 3025. I don't want to go down there just yet. So what do I do to get you to hold your turn? I can brace. I know I can reserve your turn, but I don't want to reserve your turn. How do I reserve your turn? Out of curiosity.
Talk to me.
Not sure. We will learn this in time. I'm actually just going to have both of them brace there so that I can catch up.
Holding here.
Just in case these guys are bad guys, I want to be in position to assist. And next turn, Camilla. Actually, this is Mastiff. Okay, Mastiff.
Roger
Head on
that.
down here. Camilla, you head on down here.
I'm moving.
And I will head on down here as well. Hail, Mastiff! Hail, Lady Arano! We were prepared for Lady Arano's coronation party when we got a word... parade when we got a word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road, so they're coming to inspect us. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju, and we'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Okay, so these guys are Espinosa trash. Our mechs are overdue for maintenance. Didn't they just refit every mech? But that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out on parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Camilla. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Safeties disengaged.
Okay, so they're going to act because I moved all my guys in. That's okay. I am surprised that he hit with a PPC at that distance. He did hit, right? Like, that looked like a hit. Okay, so Mastiff moves quicker than everybody else.
How can I help?
There was the reserve right there. Why? He Master Technician. Gain +1 initiative. Okay, that's why. I'm like, these are mediums. I don't know why he moves quicker. Can't tell what those are. Alright. So we can go in and we can punch him. Out of curiosity, how much armor does he have? Like, nothing in his backside. I can't get behind him to punch him, though. So, no, we're not going to do that.
I've got your back.
We can barely move here.
How can
Do
I
we have
help?
jump jets? We do not have jump jets. We can barely move, which is a little unusual. Alright, well, we'll move in close. We've got LRMs, but I can't really move further away right now. I'm not going to go for the punch. If we could punch him in the back, we would punch him in the back. It looks like we can get through that rear armor like nothing. As it stands, multi-target. Cool. If we multi-target the guy in the back with the LRMs, we barely have a better chance. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We will just go with a conventional attack on the Panzer. Panzer 4! Yeah, they've got very low armor. They're obviously tutorial mechs, so not surprised. Shadowhawk. I'm a little worried about Shadowhawks. Are nothing to laugh at. And they put up some damage.
Barely
that's
a
okay.
scratch.
Nothing through our armor. And then both of our turns. So we were equipped with AC2s, which are sort of crappy sniping weapons. I'd much rather have AC5s, and some medium lasers, which are great for brawling.
Yes, I hear you.
And you've got 3 SRM6s. Oh, yeah, let's get behind this guy. Yeah, that'll work.
I'll make it happen.
Let's get behind this guy, and we're gonna just hammer his butt with SRMs. We can multi-target, can't we? Why can't I not multi-target? Why can't I pick you as a multi-target? Oh, you're not right. You're not in my cone of attack. That's right. Never mind. This makes sense. Yeah, sure. Whatever, it's tutorial, we'll fire the LRMs too. No reason not to. LRM 5 crit, right torso destroyed, right arm destroyed, so we destroyed the right torso. That took out the right arm. Cool. And then we have us. That would be a melee attack. I don't want to do a melee attack right now though, so if I take attack and shoot him, my ACs have a little bit worse chance. Where can I move to? I can move somewhere like here. I don't have a shot on him from there. I can move behind him. If I move behind him, I can laser him, and I can shoot my autocannons as well. Problem is, I'm sort of exposing my side to this Shadowhawk. I don't really need to do that, do I? I really don't need to do that, do I? This is probably much, much simpler. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go right here. We're just going to take a couple paces back to give our autocannons optimal, and then we are going to pants the panzer. Pants the panzer, please. Yeah. I was kind of expecting a little bit more boomage from 4 medium lasers and 2 autocannons in optimal range. But okay, fine. It's alright because we still have Mastiff here. Okay, so his torso is boned. Like, super boned. It has no armor. He's totally cored in the front. All we need to do, like, cherry red and everything. All we need to do is take him out. Now, it would make sense to move to build evasion, yes? From a tactical perspective, that would make sense. I mean, moving behind him just means we're gonna... Okay, don't have the mobility to do that. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's build some evasion. Let's move behind him. He's got armor in his back still. This is tactically not necessarily great for offensive purposes because he's cored in the front. His back, though, is still armored, but it only has 8 armor, so it's not really going to make that big of a difference. Right leg, right torso, knocked down, side torso destroyed, pilot injured. This must be what knocked him down, this yellow gauge here. Knocked down, pilot injured. So we just injured him twice. He stands back up, he does something, but we've taken out, like... What's he gonna do? Very slowly crawl up to us and hit us? Nope. He's gonna missile the blackjack, that's fine. That's fine. Liz is gonna kill you. Liz is gonna kill you. So Kamea, you get to move before this Shadowhawk. If I move out here, no, that's too far. So there's forest cover as well, and these tiles are marked. Yeah, we've got decent chances to hit from here. He's exposed from back here. This should be good. Get your Kentaro over here. I don't think we can shoot with everything, though. Can we? Like, I'm looking at our heat. Are we sinking enough heat to be able to shoot with everything? Overheat alert! Can you be even more big and obnoxious? Okay, so we cannot shoot with everything. Let's stow the LRMs and let's stow a laser. And that puts us right on the line, but we're not getting any warnings anymore. Goodbye, Shadowhawk!
The enemy's rear arm.
Good hit.
Center torso destroyed. Heatsink destroyed. Pilot incapacitated. I don't imagine there's any salvage in this mission. It's a tutorial mission after all, so I'm not really worrying about that. I mean, we could just run in and punch him, right? I'm going to move up to here, and we are going to... No, I'm not going to move up to there. I'm going to move up to here, and we're going to laser him. We won't shoot the autocannons. 4 medium lasers in his, like, exposed center torso should be enough to take him out. I don't see any way that this should not be enough to take him out. So let's dump the autocannons and laser this guy.
Engaging target.
Nice job, kid.
Yes.
One fewer hostile on the board.
They died together. Alexander Madeira. Static. Come here. Come here, can you hear me? Alexander, We were just attacked. The Royal Guard. My own guardsmen tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here, too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me, so Lord Carosa's probably a good guy if his guard just got gunned down. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push for the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotaro Township, to the armory your soldiers are using as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotaro Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors.
Farm boy,
in the
fetch me that
guard.
pitcher.
And I fear this is only
As
the
you
beginning.
wish.
Follow me. Keep close and remember your training.
Okay,
Things are likely to get ugly.
so
between
we're in
here and
combat
there.
still? I thought when we got out of combat it would have put us back in that free move mode, but we're
Talk to
apparently
me.
still in combat. Oh. Vehicles. Unknown vehicles. We've got a high ground here. We could go through that, I suppose, although we're kind of slow. They're still
Moving
quite
at
a
a
ways away.
sprint.
Unless they can, like, sensor lock me or something, we should be okay to sprint here.
I'm getting a sensor trace.
Multiple 30 and 35 ton vehicles, so nice light vehicles, nothing crazy about them. It's not a bulldog, that's for sure. It's a galleon, very good. Medium laser, it misses. We had lots of evasion from our sprint, remember? We still have 3 charges. Looks like every time you shoot, you do indeed lose one, or,
Reading loud and clear.
shed 1 evasion charge. Not lose it, but shed it. So that looks like missile fire. This is forest cover. Yeah, sure.
I'll do what you ask.
Let's move Kamea up into forest cover. Would she still sink some heat if she fired off her LRMs? Yeah, she's still sinking a ton of heat if she fires off her LRMs. Let's just turn on all of her weapons. Yeah, so galleons have a medium laser and 2 small lasers. That's a very light LRM barrage. It's just an LRM 5, right? 25 ton vehicle, so an even lighter vehicle. Is that like a, what is it, a Striker? Scorpion, that's it. Light tank. We still have our move, and we are a million miles away, so let's just sprint up. I was thinking we could tactically move up here, but no, sprint. Don't click on them. Let's just keep pushing forward, gain our evasion. This battle, like I say, very, it reeks of tutorial to me. So I get the feeling they want us to go as straightforward as we can. -1 evasion, we're down to 2. Looks like every missile has its own independent chance to hit and does its own independent damage. That's a Striker. There we go. 35 tons. Just a minor little hit there, also another minus evasion. But it's going to be his turn to move again right away.
I've got your back.
So he's going to rebuild his evasion. We can get 1 charge, 2 charges without cover, or 1 charge with cover. Cover reduces damage by 25%. So when you have really heavy mechs with tons of armor, like let's say you've got a 100-ton assault mech, and you move it forward to tank, and there's a bunch of enemies, like just like 12 things that can shoot at you, let's say. You would want to have them in cover, because they're going to have enough hits to shed your evasion anyway, and the cover will reduce the damage you take on anything, unless they have something that bypasses cover. Whereas if you're fighting against like 1 or 2 dudes, you want to have the evasion, because that reduces the chance that you can even be hit, period, right? So let's move forward. Looks like we're going to be right and optimal for a couple of our weapons. I don't really like the Centurion loadout. It's very mixed range. Like, it has the AC-10, which is cool. Long-range sniping damage. AC-10s are awesome. Then medium lasers for brawling and an LRM-10 for lob. Like, oh, it's just so shit. I feel like this is gonna die anyway. What if we were to multi-target? Well, especially with that AC-10, right? I feel like that AC-10 is gonna take that, as long as it hits, it's gonna take that galleon out. So let's multi-target.
Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool! Double kill!
You were brave, I'll give you that much.
He was indeed brave. I like Raju. I like him. I get the feeling we're not going to have him for long. He does sound very much like a tutorial character, but I like him. I like the cut of your jib, Raju.
You're gonna regret that.
Oh, I'm sure he will. So Kameya's already up here. She's got a lot of heat. Like a lot of heat. I do not have eyes on that target, though. And I can't use jump jets because we're not allowed to use jump jets because of plot. So I guess it's going to be Kameya. We'll move her up to 3 evasion. And lots of really good shots. Very poor heat in order to do anything. But we should still be okay. So let's turn these lasers off. And turn the LRMs off. And let's shoot it with 3 SRM-6s.
Target confirmed.
Should be sufficient. Yeah. 3 SRM-6s is a lot of firepower, guys. Like, this Kentaru is nicely equipped. And our Blackjack, we are going to go ahead and sprint forward. I don't see any more enemies, so are we still in combat? We're still in the combat phases. Yeah, there's an enemy turn. Okay, yeah, another vehicle, 35-ton Striker. So it's going to take its missile barrage on us. And we are going to not care at all.
Talk to me.
Oh, Mastiff can't reach it to hit it. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's just walk up to it then. I don't want to shoot it with an AC-10. But I'm going to shoot it with an AC-10.
Confirmed.
Yeah, AC-10s are mean mother shut your mouth. AC-2s, not so much. Although in numbers, like in mass, AC-2s can be significant. Okay, so we're out of combat now. In mass, AC-2s can be significant, but let's wait till he gets there, see if something changes. Kameya, do you read me? It's Espinoza, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinoza is usurping the throne. What about Victoria? It can't be, my uncle. Victoria! Is she part of it, or did he, was his orders for her to go inspect the dockyards or whatever that he sent her off to do to get her out of the picture so that she wouldn't be here for it? Kameya, I just watched an Espinoza battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Of course, they just refit all of them. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods.
Alexander!
So they just bombarded the whole city. You dicks. You dicks. They're dicks, guys. Victoria, it's over, Kameya. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Okay, so she is in on it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kameya, for years, I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. So now she's the one who was betrayed. I love when the traitors rationalize things. It's fantastic. At least she took a side. She picked a side and she stuck with it. You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You're traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. Well,
I'm picking up another hostile.
I guess we're all in then now, aren't we?
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Okay, so we've got a spider, a locust, and a cicada. Not a cicada, a cicada. Thank you very much. All of these are light mechs. The locust especially is a very light mech. If they start moving, they're going to get a lot of evasion. So let's kill these guys before they can move, right? Right. So that's 85s. Can I get like 85 and have decent LRM shots as well? That'd be fantastic, guys. Not really. Yeah, we can! Okay. Well, with this AC-10 of yours, it's not very much evasion that we're going to get from here, but we're also fighting light mechs. So I'm not actually, we could go over here. We'll get one evasion here. Yeah, that's fine.
Confirmed.
Let's pop this locust really quick. It's by far the lightest of these three. I'd say they want you to think that cicada is probably the scariest. I'm honestly almost more scared of the spider in a lot of ways. Okay, so this is the locust that has SRMs. This is my favorite locust model here, the one that has a medium laser and 2 SRMs. Most of them, I think the stock configuration for the standard locust has 2 MGs instead. But yeah, let's hit it. Sensor lock, multi... Okay, so Mastiff has sensor lock. Good. We don't need it right now, though. Oh yeah, one shot! One shot the locust!
On the field.
Now these are all light mechs, so they're going to move in the same phase as Mastiff moved. That's going to have a ton of evasion. He's jumping in. He death from above does. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he used his jump attack on us, which is death from above. At least that's what it's usually called.
Tell me what you need.
I don't have jump jets. I can't tell if that's what it's called.
Yes, I hear you.
In this game. But those attacks are usually called a death from above. Yeah, so we've got like a full-on attack on this cicada. I really want to take it. Can we move anywhere, though? Yeah, we can. Good. Can we move and build evasion? If I shot it from here, 60 on those LRMs. Do I have enough heat for an alpha strike? I think I probably do. Come here! Let's do this! Take the high ground, build an evasion, alpha strike the cicada back into the Dark Ages. Oh, I guess the Dark Ages haven't actually happened yet. But alpha strike this cicada back to... Oh, you can't use the LRMs! You suck! Alright, still alpha strike this cicada. No, we didn't kill it. We seriously hurt it. Its front must have no armor left at all. Cool. That's why we build evasion, ladies and gents. That's why we build evasion. So Liz, I guess it's up to you to finish this guy off. I was hoping you could finish off the spider, but honestly, Mastiff can just punch it. Mastiff can punch the spider, it'll be fine. So this guy's got a little bit of evasion now, but I think we're still gonna kill it. It's like shooting a bunch of medium lasers. It's like shooting 6 medium lasers once we account for the 2 autocannons as well. Even though they're relatively poor. Yeah. This is... Let's do it.
All weapons.
He's got no armor left. We don't break anything off of him, though.
Incoming transmission.
Unfortunate. Attention, citizens of Coromidere 6.
Citizens of Coromidere 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man.
I'm gonna punch
I
him.
gave him my trust.
I wanna punch stuff. I wanna punch stuff. We want to punch him from behind, can we? No, we have to be here to fine. Let's just punch him from here. Oh, we hit his arm. But we knocked him down. I was hoping we could walk behind him and punch him. He had a little bit less armor in his center torso in the back. So would have been a little bit nicer. He's going to stand up now and he's going to, like, I don't know, shoot us? He should have 2 medium lasers. Yeah, no evasion. I'm a spider, guys. I live and die by my evasion, but I'm just gonna stand still after standing up again. Yep, sounds legit. Too legit to me. So this guy has no armor in the front at all, so we want to hit him in the front. Maya's gonna come over here and do that. She has a ton of heat, though. Like, all the heat. Like, so much heat. She's almost too hot. Looks like we're using... Holy crap. It's like... Okay, because we were sinking heat. That's why. That's why. Yeah, 2 SRM-6s. Left leg, left arm, left torso, all destroyed. Knockdown, side torso, hit, injury, knockdown, injury, 2 injuries, 3 components destroyed. I don't think any of that matters, because once again, this is, I'm pretty sure, a tutorial, but whatever. Oh, I don't have multi-shot. Liz doesn't have multi-shot, so should I shoot this cicada? I probably should. You know what, though? I don't want to shoot this guy. I want to stomp him. Because I want to punch stuff, even though I don't have arms.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, yes! Glorious center torso destroyed by stomping.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So Mastiff is going to finish this guy off. Oh, achievement. Kick them when they're down. There's an achievement for literally kicking them when they're down. That is awesome. He still has, like, full arm. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it.
Copy that.
Move over here, Mastiff. No more punching for you. I can't rely on you punching. You are now to shoot him with everything you have. He's a spider.
Everything I've got.
That AC-10 shot alone should have pretty much gotten him.
Punch
Right
right
leg
through his
destroyed. Knockdown. Pilot injured. Knockdown, pilot injured. So this guy's got a couple injuries as well, right? Okay, so knockdown, he stands back up. It doesn't even knock them back in initiative or anything like that. Or maybe it did, because he's in the second round now, and this is a spider. It should be in the first round. He barely gets to move, because he's out a leg. Comes behind us to shoot us with its 2 lasers. Does expose our structure in the back.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Well, that sucks. Alright, we gotta be a little bit more careful with those things.
Tell me what you need.
So Kamiya is, like, totally overheating. If I go there, I don't have vision. If I go here, I do. 70% on everything. We're gonna take it. It's been an hour since I've restarted the recording, and it was like 20 minutes before. So, yeah, just unload everything.
All weapons.
Goodbye, spider. Do you read me? Alexander, thanks the gods. I thought I lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get you off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't abandon Karimadir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it, and it's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle is one, the Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on the way.
You get to that ship,
It's like
Alexander.
Doki Doki Literature Club with
will not
Battlemechs.
grant my throne on the same day.
Somebody please mod Battlemechs into DDLC. Please. Okay, so we got a big-ass dropship that we need to go get. The spheroid style of dropship. Where is it? Here. Okay. Unknown vehicles, and this looks like it might be a mech bay. So we might still be facing another mech. And Mastiff did take a bit of a hit there. It's his arm. His arms don't have rear armor, so he didn't take any rear armor damage. It was all his arm. And his torso is a little damaged as well. Okay, so we do need to be a little bit cautious with him. Kamea can tank. Kamea is literally a tank. She can tank for us. We are still in combat though, so I guess brace. These vehicles are quite far away still, 25 tons. So this is a whatchamabugger.
You have my attention.
Oh, she's gonna have eyes on from here, and the problem is she doesn't have the heat to do much of anything. Well, she'll only be able to shoot her LRMs, it looks like. And an LRM-5 isn't that hot. Right? Oh no, she can shoot her SRMs. Well, 2 SRM-6s killed us. There's a chance. Indeed. Yeah, SRM-6s can be mean,
Drive the
guys.
hostile vehicle.
I like the way she's set up. She's got a little too much heat. She could do with a little bit less weaponry and a little bit more heat sink and armor. Yeah, she's set up nice. We're going to sprint into position, get maximum evasion, get ourselves into position to attack, and also sink our heat. There's something indicated there in gray. I don't know what it is. 35-ton vehicle coming in. This is a striker, so this is a missile carrier. Come get me, missiles. Looks like we took a couple minor hits, but most of the missiles missed us. The missiles missed us. Mastiff.
Orders.
You can finish this guy if you want. Build evasion and get cover. Actually, can you... Okay, if you want 2 evasion, you can't get cover. Build 1 evasion and get cover. We'll see what else we see. I'm kind of worried about what this gray thing here is. LT turret. Okay. It's an LT turret, so it is a turret. It's not red. Like, the other enemies have been red at this point, so I'm not sure if this is an enemy.
Damn you for making me.
Yeah, the AC-10 was all that was going to take. As long as the AC-10 hit, we were golden. Like, AC-10's OPAF.
Never stood a chance.
OPAF. Especially when the SLDF used AC-10s, they were super OPAF. You heard me.
Reading you loud and clear.
There's no way you couldn't have
Copy
heard
that.
me. I am a little bit worried about her heat. If we trigger another group of enemies right now, she's running hot. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Houst. Destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors. Wow. She is a bitch. So it's a Wolverine. I like Wolverines. And I'm pretty sure we are not going to get salvage for this mission. Can I actually attack him? It says I can, but it also says I can't. Looks like all I can do right now is brace. It's not letting me do anything else. It's fine. She's got a ton of armor. She can tank this, and then she's going to be ready for a full strength attack on him in the next round. Yep. Full strength attack. So Liz, you need to move and get evasion. That's your primary concern here. Okay, so now this turret is hostile. Okay, so he's got lots of evasion. Wow, he's got evasion. I can't tell what I'm going to have on that turret because I can't see it yet, I guess. I'm going to move like this, though. I'm going to move in a position to either shoot or tank from that turret. We're going to see what we can hit it with. Probably just our ACs. Yeah, just our ACs. It has 90 armor and 7 structure, so we're not going to kill that. Okay, so if I shoot this Wolverine, it will reduce its evasion by 1. If I sensor lock it, it will reduce its evasion by 2. And then Kamiya shoots it. But the thing is that Mastiff moves next turn, and then is it going to get to move again before Kamiya moves? Like, what's going to happen there? Is it worth shooting? I'm not convinced it's worth shooting. We're going to snipe at this turret. It's a light laser turret, so it's very light. It's not going to be that incredible. But hey, light lasers can add up. Yeah, see, he moves in the next phase, just like we do. And I think these two turrets move in phase 1, so the assault mech phase. So the question is, am I going to get a move before him with anybody? I'm trying to judge, is it worth using sensor lock here? Or should I just maybe shoot him? Sensor lock will shed evasion. We've read that. I want evasion of my own, and we want our right arm. Okay, so it does do it the backwards paper doll style. I just wanted to make sure because some mech games don't. We want our left arm facing him, so we want to face like this. 1 evasion is not that great. I would rather have 2. Can I do that with 2 evasion in any direction? If I go this way, right? Yeah, if I go this way, I can face my left arm to him and my left torso. My left torso is actually damaged. Crap! You know what? Screw it then. We're just going to move right in, face him head on. Hope he hits our center torso. But here's the question. The question is, do we go for a shot? It's a relatively poor shot. Or do we go for the sensor lock? Sensor lock will shed 2 evasion. I think we go for the sensor lock, guys. Let's do it.
I've got a sensor lock.
Now, this will be worth it if Kamiya moves before he does. No, she doesn't. He's going to move first. So that sensor lock was worthless. We should have shot him. We should have fired. That sensor lock was pointless. Oh well. At least we're learning against a single mech. So we are going to move aggressive with Kamiya because she's got lots of heat now. And she's got lots of armament. That might be slightly too aggressive. Can I get 2 evasion? That's the place. That's where we want to be.
I'm on my
so
way.
He's got his back well defended. He does not have as much evasion anymore because even though he moved, he didn't move as far as he did that first time. We are going to turn everything on. Lock target. And unload. How do you like my SRM jizz, man? How do you like my SRM jizz? Oh, yeah. So, Liz in the blackjack. I want some evasion. I would like to have cover. You know what? We're going to shoot him. I know we started working on the turret here, but we're going to shoot him. So we're going to go into this position. We're just going to put the pressure on this guy. Yeah, we very much injured his one leg. The other one is good. His torso, though, is up to 90. If I had, like, a called shot that I could do, which I saw on the other guys, then I would take it on the torso.
All weapons committed.
Okay, SRM ammo explosion, jump jets destroyed,
Enemy
SRM
net.
destroyed,
Critical damage detected.
torso, arm destroyed, ammo destroyed, pilot injured. That looked like medium lasers, not light lasers, but okay.
Damage minimal.
I thought those turrets were light, yeah, light laser turrets. I guess light laser turrets have medium lasers instead of light lasers, guys. Looks like they have 2 medium lasers. Light lasers would be these thin little anemic red things. At least that's what they are in every other thing in the Mech Warrior universe. Okay, so let's move up to cover. Oh, we're gonna have beautiful shots. This Wolverine might be dead right now, guys. It might be dead right now. Wolverine! Adamantine this.
Roger that.
Okay. We hit him in the leg with the autocannon, which knocks him down, so he's going to be injured, because knockdown is an injury, right? Yeah, and -1 initiative. Oh, the -1 initiative means that Kamea is going to get to act before him.
You have my attention.
Oh, bro. Bro, though. Do you even know, bro? Yeah, let's stay so we can tank all of this. So we're, like, really overheating here. We're still overheating. Yeah, it looks like there's ghost heat. We are likely going to kill him with 1 round to his center torso here, these 2 SRM-6s.
Locked in on the target.
But I'm not going to multi-shot the turret. Pilot incapacitated, we're going to guarantee the kill.
The wrong side.
You chose the wrong side. Indeed he did. Now, Liz, it's going to be your job to take down this turret. Actually, we have no evasion there. We have no evasion in either of those locations. We have evasion here. Yeah, you can still alpha strike this turret with, like, everything you got. So go here and do that. Fire.
All weapons committed.
I was really worried right until the last second there that you were not going to destroy that turret
Target
with
destroyed.
so much firepower. Okay, 1 minor hit. So Kameo is, Kamea, not Kameo,
Orders.
is running pretty hot. Mastiff can kill this pretty reliably,
Moving out.
I think. I don't think this should be too much of a challenge for him. I mean, his AC-10 just does marvelous things.
Here we go.
There it goes.
Target destroyed.
Objective complete. Proceed to the evac zone. All friendly units must survive.
Yes, I hear you.
So, Kamea, let's move you here.
Roger.
And I should sprint up to, like, here. Alright, we're in the evac zone. We get a turn to cool down. Thank the gods you made it, Kamea. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time, Liz. You see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
So she needs to get to the dropship. And we're following her. We're supposed to see her to the dropship. It's an enemy dropship. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Liz, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engine heat critical. Warning. Error. Shutdown initiated. Error. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. System inoperable. I'm surprised. We got refit at the Espinosa refit yards as well, and we managed to fight this entire battle without shutting down. Trouble with your blackjack, Liz? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard mechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage? Yeah, well, they're not exactly the clans. They're not, you know, bidding in a trial of possession here. And you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Liz, I want you to eject now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior, now! That's an order. Lance commanders should have the ability to eject their pilots remotely. Also, I guess there is no mech commander for this battle. It's a battlefield commander, but still. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
All right. It's been so long. It's an hour and 6 minutes, and then there was 20 minutes before I made that first cut, so this is like an hour and a half already, guys. And it's going to be one uncut episode. Yeah, no, this first episode is totally going to be uncut, so it's going to be a big one. That's a catapult with PPCs! I want it. That's fair. Kamea Arano dead. Deposed noble killed during escape. Hours later, high orbit, Coromidere. I get the feeling that she's not actually dead, but some kind of wool was pulled over her eyes. Easy there, Liz. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. By the way, I'm Darius Oliveira. Yeah. Check out the scars. Chicks dig the scars. My name is Darius, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for them for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduced you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. Oh, convenient. You rescued me. Why? I'm sorry for your loss. If it wasn't for your company, I'd be dead too. That's probably true, but don't mention it. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. When we picked up the broadcast on the emergency band, we knew what we had to do. You got my mech, too? Were you able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, I don't care about Raju. What about my blackjack? Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it in the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. What about Raju? We found his mech. It was completely cored. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. What happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here. What with the coup and all, House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government for the Oregon Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. Well, shit. I like that. Yeah, their response, a very mercenary response. Ah, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Oregon territory. I've already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your blood chit, You've got family out in the Lyran Commonwealth. If you want, I could look into booking you a transport on a freighter bound for Steiner space. I can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. The Commonwealth is my home. Never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. In that case, you can stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you on the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. It wouldn't take you long to work off your debt. And you ran with Mastiffs, so I know you got chops. So we're going to become a mercenary. A mercenary life for us. 3 years later, Urkroon on the Rimward frontier. I get the feeling we're going to be finishing right away, guys. Preparing for combat. Okay, so they're dropping us into another mission, it looks like. We are like an hour and a half in. So, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to get episode 2 out for you. I'll try and do it soon, because we haven't gotten out of tutorials yet. And hopefully we'll get this this next one taken care of very soon as well. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode.